Hey YouTube, Mike here. How are we doing today? Hope we all had a very nice Thanksgiving. Okay, today I would like to do a review on the 60 volt max DeWALT compressor that I purchased about 2 weeks ago. Now I know I normally do a review after about a month of using the tool or the product, but this product has blown me away. So I'd like to give you my thoughts on it and tell you what we've used it on if you're interested to purchasing a cordless compressor. Okay, we were looking for something to go onto the new truck that was cordless and a little bit smaller than the Cobalt compressor that I originally designed to have put on the truck. But when we did put it on, it fit in the spot, but it did take up a bit of room. So we weren't happy. Plus it's corded, and in some of the bigger projects that we do, we really got to stretch quite a bit of cord to get that compressor out there. And it doesn't work when, you know, we charge it up and bring it out with the air. We even use one of those air tanks that fill up tires. It just doesn't work for what we have to do. So I did a little research on the web and saw that Rigid makes an 18 volt cordless compressor, very small profile, but it's like 90 pound max pushing it is the output on the unit. And we need to have at least 100 PSI to test our water piping for inspection. So while I was in Home Depot, kind of reading the box on the Rigid, walked up the aisle a little bit more and found this puppy. And went over it with the manager of the tool department and decided to purchase it. So the unit is a DCC256. Again, all of the model numbers, pricing in the description below. It comes with the unit that you see here. It comes with one 60 volt Flexvolt battery, 6.0 amp hour. They do now have a 9.0 amp hour battery for their 60 volt system. Of course, the instruction manual. And it comes with the rapid fan cool charger, which is a DCB 118. Takes 1 hour to charge up the 60 volt battery. This will also charge up the 20 volt max batteries too. Will not do their 12 volt. The 25 foot accordion hose I purchased separately. The unit has a drain in the back, battery compartment. It has tank gauge. It has a regulator, and it comes with a 1/4 inch female chock, relief valve, and your on-off switch, which is covered in rubber to prevent moisture from getting in. Now, the battery, which I like about these batteries and really looking into them, is that the batteries come with this red transport piece on it. Now, you can read in the instructions or go online and look at it, but I'll give you a quick 411. Basically, if you're going to mail them, there's restrictions on amp hours, and with this in, it knocks out some of the cells, reducing the amp hours so that it's compliant to mailing regulations. I like it because it prevents it when inside where we store them, banging around and marring up the actual pieces that lock in the battery. So, you know, when you get this, save it. Now, the unit, first thing I did when I purchased the unit is I used it with a brad nailer and a finish nailer to do the molding in the bathroom and some other molding that I wanted to change. The thing worked great. 2 inch, 2.5 inch finish nails, put them in without a problem. This battery is the original battery to it. They all have a fuel gauge on it. And as you can see, there's only one bar. And we have used it to pressurize water piping. And on one job in particular, this Daytona project, we had about 400 feet of cord to run from a good outlet to where we had to pressurize this system. And we had about 350 feet of pipe underground that we needed to pressurize. We just took this thing, brought it out with the battery, the little air chock, charged it up probably about 2 minutes, charged the whole thing up to a little over 110 PSI, and just walked it back to the truck. Very nice. Weighs in just probably over 20 pounds. Nice, very nice roll cage on the unit. So let's try it out. The battery locks into the back. Very quiet. Maybe charged up. Okay, the rating on it. The rating is 135 PSI max. It'll do 1.2 CFM, SCFM at 90 PSI. Now, any type of nailer, 1.2 SCFM is no problem. The, of course, air tools, I mean, you're not going to be using impacts and stuff on it, but they do say that if you could use a framing nailer to do a small project, you ain't doing a house, and you could do a quick repair on a roof with roofing nailers. They say that it is capable of those two nailers, but you're not, like I said, you're not framing a house. So here, what I have in here is some 2-inch brads, and you know, this just is some lumber. Very nice. Very convenient to have this thing right in the room you're working on. And also, and there'll be a video popping up pretty soon once I edit it. It's a build of a bathroom cabinet for our cigar bar. I use that to assemble it. Put it right here next to the MFT3 table. Just hook the brad nailer and finish nailer right to here. And I had everything sitting right here with me. Didn't have to stretch my cord down. I wasn't in my way. The thing worked really nice. So if you're interested in purchasing one, I highly recommend it. There is a 3-year warranty on the unit. And this battery, they have a 2-year warranty and a 3-year warranty on some of their batteries. This battery, which is the DCB606, all of their 60-volt batteries, which is either 6.0 amp hour or their 9.0 amp hour, has a 3-year warranty on it. But like, very nice. Still, again, 1 bar for, we ended up with that one big job, 2 smaller job houses we pressurized, and a series of the nails and stuff that I've done with the molding. So again, it's a highly recommended tool if you're interested in purchasing a cordless compressor. Okay, let me just show you, which I got quite a few weeks ago, and I found it from a friend of mine on Instagram, the Weekend Wood Warrior. He purchased some tools, and I looked up the tool company and found, and I will provide all of that info below where we got this from, but I picked up this. It's called the Sand Devil, model number 10600. It takes a 3x21 sanding belt. And there goes the actual instructions. Oh boy! All right, so basically what it does, and here I got some more sanding belts here. It takes a 3x21 sander belt. Comes with an 80 grit paper. You release this catch, which allows you to slip the sandpaper off. And let's just say, you know, we get a new sheet, just put it right on, tighten it, and now very nice. And if you want to rotate the paper, just release it, rotate the paper back to a new spot, takes its shape, go about your sanding. I think it was 1995, but I'll take a look, and again, I will provide the model numbers and everything below. But it's from a company called, it's the Sand Devil Pro Sanding Kit, and yeah, it takes a 3x21 sanding belt. 80, 100, 120. They sell it, but I ended up with the Diablo. I bought some 80 and some 120. I just keep it with my sanding stuff over there under the sanding cart. But it works very nice, and I've had it for a while. I've had it for at least almost 3 months. I just was using it the other day, and I'm like, wait, I didn't show you guys this. Pretty nice. The other thing that I picked up from them, Snappy tools. And I'll pan over here, and I'll show you a little, let's see, I think you guys can see it. I started mounting my different countersink bits, but these are the centering bits for like your hinges. And Snappy tools comes with a number 2, 6, 8, 12, and 14, and an Allen key. 1/4-inch chuck, and you can put a new bit inside. That's what the Allen key is for. Haven't used, I mean, I have other products. Matter of fact, I think I have 2 of them from Veritas. But this was nice because it came with an entire set. But I haven't used them, but they're, and it's also made in America. All right, YouTube, if anybody wants a Mike's Woodshop sticker, I'm going to include my email below. Just send me your mailing address in an email, and we'll mail you out a sticker. And again, I'd like to thank everybody for the subscribes, the likes, and the comments. I'm about 75 away from 2,000. I'm blown away by it. I really thank you guys for your support. It just makes me want to just put out more content. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, I got one more. I showed you this table the other day. Let me move this video. And this I purchased. It's a DeWALT product. Let me get this down and show you. It's for guys that haven't seen this. I just purchased a second one from Home Depot. It's a DeWALT table. Okay? It's the model number DWS T11556. I wanted something, again, for the truck that wasn't hard to put together when we're working on a job site that we have a table. And basically what this thing does, you push a button and the legs just pop right out and lock. There's the table. These are 20mm dog holes, so they will accept the Festool clamps and the Festool dogs or Veritas's dogs. It will not accept the clamping piece because it will not go in through like the MFT table because of how thick this table is. But it will go through the middle here. As you can see, there's a kind of like an X in here. It's made for their clamps, their yellow clamps, but the other table that I had, I tried the Festool clamps on it and they fit perfectly. So 1,000-pound rating. And so I wanted a second one here for the garage. And then if I do some big projects, I'll just take the other one off my truck. And now I have 2, like use them for sawhorses. And then to collapse them, you just push the button again, push the handle down, and they lock. And there's also a side carry handle to carry the table around. Probably weighs in at about 15 pounds, a little bit lighter than the Craig table, but very nice. They do have them in actually packs of 2s too. You can get them in a 2-pack. So that's that. I hope you all have a good week, and again, send me your information. I'll send you a Mike Woodshop sticker. And thank you again very much for all the subscribes. And I will see you on the next video. Take care, YouTube. Bye-bye.